just played another level here. I guess you guys are rolling them out once a year or so.
give me little pieces, and you have the game soon too. So we're excited for that.
And tell us about Lincoln and this level.
We're excited about this section. We wanted to show you something a little bit different from what we'd shown before of like downtown Boston, kind of the way that had been ravaged and kind of the impact the pandemic had on that area. So a little further in the story here, and Joel and Ellie are looking for a car. Joel has still accepted this job of delivering Ellie to the Fireflies, but their destination is a little bit further than they can walk, so they're searching for a car, which doesn't come easy in post-pandemic America. But they're heading towards this town where Joel knows that somebody he sometimes works with, sometimes buys stuff from, sometimes gets supplies with, a character known as Bill. We've introduced Bill before. And
not a very friendly guy.
Well, Bill's not that friendly, because Bill has kind of adopted the policy of that if you want to survive, you do it alone. Because other people are just good for one thing, getting you killed. A line right from Bill's mouth. So you get to see a little bit how he's surviving. And we also get to show you a little bit of what effect the pandemic has had on a smaller town. And this gets into some of the stuff that we really like about some of the optional storytelling moments. The mission starts and you kind of can head in this direction, but if you go and explore, you can head into this pizzeria, this old abandoned pizzeria. And there's some supply stuff that you're going to need as part of our crafting system. Later in the level, you're going to face some infected, and if you haven't picked up some of these supplies, it's going to be a harder go. So there's those benefits strictly on a gameplay mechanic side. But then if you pass through this pizzeria, Ellie might walk up to this arcade machine that you probably just would have passed by and say like, pretty cool art, whatever, that's neat. And she'll stop and you can go up and talk to her, and she's kind of fascinated by it. And you're reminded that this is somebody, as compared to Joel, that has only known this world, has only known growing up in a quarantine zone. And you get a little glimpse of that maybe kids talk about arcades, or that adults might have talked about it or passed along to their kids.
There used to be some fun things.
There used to be some fun things, right? And it's happening on multiple layers, because you're having this and something you wouldn't think about, and you get her perspective a little bit. And so you get to see that relationship kind of evolve a little bit. And so that's one of the focuses of Lincoln, of course, their relationship in this downtime. And then you get into Bill and some of the booby traps and some of the things he set up in this environment. And he teaches Joel how to make a mine, which is this device you can use crafted ingredients to place down on the ground, and if anything comes by it.
Crafting possibilities.
A lot of crafting, so new ingredients, new pieces, new combinations for putting things together. And
now the part we played, it's fairly sort of guided, I guess. I mean, there's only one way to go from one place to another. How much of that is happening in the story, where you're sort of driven in one direction and what's the sort of contrast with all this sort of open possibilities for exploring as well?
Yeah, we have, Night Dog, we've talked about, we're telling a linear story. We kind of have an objective that we want. We have themes and ideas that we want to explore and get the player and the characters to experience. So our story stays narrative, but then within those contexts, because we're giving you all these supplies, we're giving you choices within the crafting, we're giving you limited ammo, so you got to make choices about how you use those and how you manage it. So even as I look around, even as we've done in playtests, you see these situations that the section, you're still A to B, but you've got this breadth to the section, and then how players get through it is influenced by playstyle, obviously, and then supplies and like what you've previously kind of experienced, and just all these different choices within the combat setups, within these, how you get from A to B is going to allow for replay possibilities. If you want to come back here, you might have different supplies, you might have different choices. Maybe you have a Molotov this time that you didn't find before.
That is, you get to combat in this, and there's very intense drama at those points of combat, and it sort of seems like you're protecting yourself, but you're also protecting Ellie, I guess, and then sometimes she's bailing you out.
Yeah, you said it, because the goal comes back to getting these moments that all lead and build towards these character developments, because we're Night Dog. We want to tell these character-driven narratives. We want you to be invested in their arc, and we want you to. And because it's a game unlike any other medium, that you get this interactive quality, and you you get to overcome these moments with Ellie. You get to save her. You get to have these situations that are totally not planned, that emerge from your style of play, of Ellie then helping you out. And then other moments where you get overwhelmed and she gets grabbed and she needs your help. So you still get that balance of Joel's protector as well.
Cool. And so we're very near the end of development and near launch here. How are you guys doing?
We are at the end. It spread quickly the other day when our vice president Christoph he posted a picture of doing the final build, just like a little screenshot of the code for making the final disc, and that went out. And yeah, we're hands off. We're done. And that was an exciting moment. You have to tear it out because there's you want to keep working on it. You want to keep polishing it. But
so what's going to be memorable about this game?
I think a lot of it. I hope that it causes a little bit of ripple in the industry in terms of what is possible with the storytelling, with the mechanics, with the play style, with the character development. I mean, these things are really exciting to me. The way that all the mechanics support the story in this world. I hope people are inspired by it, both in and out of the industry.
Very good. Thank you very much, Ricky.
Yeah, thank you.